What's up guys, it's John Reeves Live, and today we're going to be checking out a new artist for this channel. I'm very excited about this. This actually comes to us from a suggestion from our Patreon, Jason. I've heard this name thrown around a lot, okay? To be honest with you, I've heard her name a lot. Olivia Rodrigo. Never heard her music, I don't believe, unless it just came on and I didn't know it was her. So I don't really know much about her as a person or anything like that, but I'm definitely willing to check out her music, and thank you guys very much for this suggestion. If y'all are new to my channel, please smash that sub button and let's do this. 3, 2, 1, boom! Oh dang, okay. I love this because it shows like musicianship, you know?
My friends, you were the one after I'd known you like a month, and then you kissed some girl from high school.
Oh, she plays guitar and sings?
And I stayed in bed for like a week when you said space was what you need. Waited by my phone like a goddamn fool.
Dude, by the way, her voice, she's got so much technique in here already. I'm like really enjoying what she's got going on here. And then she plays guitar and sings, which is speaking to my freaking heart. Let's do this. Woo! She's got a great voice. Those lyrics are savage.
While you cried over your ex-girlfriend's new guy. My God, how could I be so stupid? And you found a new version of me, and I damn near started World War III. Jesus, what was I even doing?
God.
Now it don't mean a thing. God loves fucking embarrassing. Just watch as I crucify myself.
Her lung capacity, man.
For some weird second string loser who's not worth mentioning. My God loves embarrassing as hell. I give up everything. I place my bets in. It's not worth anything. I give up, but I keep coming back for more. Yeah. Don't need a thing. God loves fucking embarrassing. Just watch as I crucify myself. Yeah. For some weird second string loser who's not worth mentioning. My God loves embarrassing as hell. I give up everything. I'm planning on my wedding with some dog.
I love her personality.
Giving up, but I keep coming back for more.
Dude, I love that. It looked like even at that last little part, she was almost like holding back laughter a little bit, which is great because you can tell like she's enjoying the performance. Freaking awesome. Like, look at everybody's face back here too. They're like, yeah, hell yeah. So like, I love that. That was very clean. Another thing to note really quick, her lung capacity is impressive, man. Because if you listen to those lines that she's doing in the chorus, where normally people would be taking a breath, she goes into her falsetto and sings these higher parts and then goes back into the next. So it's like she's covering double vocalist. She's doing like 2 different vocalist takes there in one thing, and it's really clean. There's also a black piano back there, and if she plays that, I am freaking checking her music out. After this, I swear to God, when she plays that black piano, I'm doing like, I don't know, we're doing album reactions or something. That was awesome. I'm glad they've got a crowd there too. Yeah. Heck yeah. It's cool there's a crowd here too, by the way.
Hi guys! Nice to meet you. I'm Olivia. Thank you so much, NPR, for having me. This is such an honor. We did one of these 2 years ago, but it was knee-deep in the pandemic.
Oh, God.
So we did it at the DMV, actually, but it's much cooler to be here. I was saying earlier, I've never been starstruck by a room before, so this is it's a huge honor.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much for being here. That song we just played you is called Love is Embarrassing. It's the last song that I added to my new album, Guts. I wrote it after I had a night. You know when you're like lying in bed and you're just like playing back every embarrassing thing you've ever done and just cringing at yourself? I had one of those nights, and I woke up the next morning and I sat in my living room and wrote this song, and it was super fun and quick, and I really love that song. The next song that I'm about to play was not so fun and quick to write. I wrote it, the initial idea, kind of, I guess, in like 20 or 30 minutes, but my producer and I kind of spent maybe a month or 2 months just polishing and fine-tuning, nitpicking over like crazy things like BPM and, you know, chord voicings, and making sure each lyric was perfect for what we wanted to achieve. So yeah, I'm really proud of the way it turned out, and hope you like it. This one's called Vampire.
Are you freaking serious right now? Are you freaking serious right now? What? She's going to be playing piano too. I'm really excited about this. Also, something a little bit telling about her as a performer right there. When she said she was awestruck by the room, she's not lying, because you can hear the way that she's like over talking, trying to catch her breath in between. That's a sign of like nervousness. And I'm imagining that she's played in front of a way bigger audience than this. I think that's, you can tell that she's got some nerves. Like she's a little anxious right there. And so I think she might very well be starstruck. I've seen so many amazing people. Like the last one I just checked out actually was Post Malone in this room. But I love that she actually like knows about this like tiny desk. I think that's so cool. And now she's playing this piano. I told you guys I will do it. So like Guts was her last album. I'll do an album reaction to that on my Patreon if you guys want me to. Just comment below. Love that chord progression.
Hate to give the satisfaction asking how you're doing now. As the castle built off paper you pretend to care about just what you wanted. Look at you, cool guy, you got it. I see the parties and the diamonds. Sometimes when I close my eyes, 6 months of torture you sold, some forbidden paradise. I loved you truly. You gotta laugh at the stupidity, 'cause I've made some real big mistakes. You make the worst one look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart. You made me look so naive. The way you sold me for parts, you sunk your teeth into me. Oh, bad sucker, fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a goddamn vampire.
Wow, dude. Wow. That was awesome.
Girl I ever talked to told me you were bad, bad news. You called them crazy. God, I hate the way I called them crazy too. You're so convincing. How do you lie without flinching? How do you lie?
That is so pretty, man. This song's beautiful.
Mesmerizing, paralyzing, fucked up little thrill. Can't figure out just how you do it, and God knows I never will. And for me, not her. 'Cause girls your age know better. And I've made some real big mistakes. You make the worst one look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart. You made me look so naive. The way you sold me for parts, you sunk your teeth into me. Bad sucker, fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a goddamn vampire.
I love the progression of this song. It's like slowly just building up the entire time. First verse, very soft, and she's like slowly pushing through things. The second, she's really like going back and forth and like upping. It's just a progression, man, like a breakdown of this person. Her lyrics are really, really genuinely good. And does she write her own lyrics? I think that's what I was gathering from what you were saying earlier, but man. getting a breakdown.
Say what's true love, but wouldn't that be hard? You can't love anyone, 'cause that would mean you had a heart. I tried to help you out, now I know that I can't, 'cause how you think's the kind of thing I'll never understand. You make mistakes, you make those
She's an amazing pianist too, man. God.
I should've it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart. You made me look so naive. The way you sold me for parts, you sunk your teeth into me. I'm a bloodsucker, fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a goddamn vampire.
God, did they go freaking cuts on? I'm sold, dude. She played piano and sang. I can't even deal with it now. Now she's going back to guitar. Oh. I just would like to say thank you for anybody that has suggested this. And Jason, thank you. But also, dang it. Why?
Oh, thank you guys.
I had no idea.
So when I write songs, most of the time I write
She writes them
lyrics
then.
with
Heck
the
yeah.
melody. I write them simultaneously. But for this song in particular, it actually started out as a poem. I took a poetry class last year at USC, and I wrote this poem as one of my homework assignments that I really loved. And it was the first time I'd ever written a song by taking like a full sheet of lyrics and then putting melody to it. And
that's
so
cool.
it was a fun experiment for me as a songwriter, and it turned out to be one of my favorite songs on the record. So
It's very
here
difficult to
called,
do,
it's
in my
called
opinion.
Lacy.
Lazy? That's a very difficult thing for me, like writing music to the lyrics. I can write lyrics to music all day long, but music to lyrics is hard.
Lacy, oh Lacy, skin like puff pastry. Aren't you the sweetest thing on this side of hell? Dear angel Lacy, eyes white as daisies. Did I ever tell you that I'm not doing well? Ooh, I care, I care, I care. Like perfume that you wear, I linger all the time, watching hidden in plain sight. Ooh, I try, but it takes over my life. I see you everywhere. The sweetest torture one could bear. Smart, sexy, lacy. I'm losing it lately. I feel your compliments like bullets on skin.
She's so good with her lyrics.
Starlit Barthorian incarnate. Well, aren't you the greatest thing to ever exist? Ooh.
I gotta say this really quick too. I love vocalists that do this. She wears her emotion on her face a lot, and so you can see really whenever she's like going into these different notes, like reaching a little bit and stuff, she definitely wears a lot of that on her face. But as a vocalist, it's very genuine. I think that's why I'm coming up from this. I love the fact that like you can tell that she's not necessarily trying to put on an act or something like that. This is her as a vocalist, and whenever you see things like this, kind of like, I don't know, makes me feel a little bit more at ease about them as a person, just a singer, because they're not really trying to put on some kind of stage presence for you. You know what I mean? This is just them singing, and I like that.
Ooh, I care, like ribbons in your hair. My stomach's all in knots. Got the one thing that I want. Ooh, I try to rationalize people are people, but it's like you're made of angel dust.
What a transition. That was perfect. Wow, that was a beautiful run.
Lacey, oh Lacey, it's like you're out to get me. You poison every little thing that I do. Lacey, oh Lacey, I just loathe you lately, and I despise my jealous eyes and how hard they fell for you. Yeah, I despise my rotten mind and how much it worships you.
Oh, man. Lyrically, she is really, really raw, and I like that a lot. I think she's not scared to say a lot of things that a lot of people are scared to say. And she's back to the piano. Good God. Yes.
Thank you guys so much. This has been so fun. This is my last song, but this has been such an incredible experience. Thank you to everyone at NPR. Thank you to my incredible singers, my incredible band. This is really a dream come true, so can't thank you enough. This last song I wrote last year in New York City. I feel like a big theme on this new album is kind of taking accountability for your actions and, you know, taking responsibility for all of those things. And I wrote this song sort of about feeling like I was putting myself in positions or with people that weren't bringing me ultimate happiness and peace. And so this song is just sort of my grappling with that. Hope you like it. It's called Making the Bed.
Really quick, I'd just like to say this, my last thoughts on this before our last song, but pretty much essentially, I am a metal screaming person, okay? And I absolutely love whenever I find music like this that's different for me. If you go through my channel, if you're new to my channel, and you go through the things that I've reacted to, there's a lot of non-metal stuff on my channel, obviously. But I love finding stuff like this that is so surprising to me. Like, I know I've heard her name before. I just never really knew exactly what it was. I always just thought she was like really super poppy or something like that. And I had no idea. So I like whenever I go into something, just putting behind any kind of like expectations that I had for it. She's a freaking amazing songwriter in my opinion, and I love that I'm like genuinely excited to hear this next song now, just from these few songs that we had just heard. So like, I love that, man. Music can change you, people, and I absolutely think that her music is just like, it speaks to a lot of people. So thank you guys very much for the suggestion. I'm going to be checking out the album soon. If y'all want me to do a reaction, just comment it down below, but we'll put it on our Patreon for sure. Making the Bed. I like it.
Wanted so I got it, did it so it's done. Another thing I ruined, used to do for fun. Another piece of plastic, could just throw away. Another conversation with nothing good to say. I thought it so I said it, took it cause I can. Another day pretending I'm older than I am. Another perfect moment that doesn't feel like mine. Another thing I forced to be a sign. Sometimes I feel like I don't wanna be where I am, getting
Like that
drunk
change.
at a club with my fair weather friends, push away all the people who know me the best. But it's me who's been making the bed. I'm
Woo.
so tired of being the girl that I am. Every good thing is turned into something I dread, and I'm playing the victim so well in my head. But it's me who's been making the bed.
Wow.
Me who's been making the bed. Pull the sheets over my head. Making a bed.
Her lyrics are so good. My
Every
God.
night I wake up from this one recurring dream. I'm driving through the city and the brakes go out on me, and I can't stop at the red light, I can't swerve off the road. I read somewhere it's cause my life feels so out of control, and I tell someone I love them just as a distraction. They tell me that they love me like I'm some tourist attraction, changing my machinery, and I just let it happen. I got the things I wanted, just not what I imagined.
Ooh.
And sometimes I feel like I don't wanna be where I am, getting drunk at a club with my fair weather friends, push away tired of being the girl that I am. Every good thing is turned into something I dread, and I'm playing the victim so well in my head. But it's me who's been making the bed, me who's been making the bed, pull the sheets over my head.
That was a beautiful
Making the
vibrato.
bed.
That was so clean.
Sometimes I feel like I don't want to be where I am, counting all of the beautiful things I regret. But it's me who's been making the bed, me who's been making the bed, pull the sheets over my
She's got
head,
a beautiful soft voice.
making the bed. Oh.
I have to say, like, there's something about whenever you are just genuine and you completely just, I don't know, drop any kind of ego that you have and just write a song. Even though she's got life experiences that are quite different than my own and quite different from anybody that's watching this. Like, she is very unique in what all her life has entailed. But it's really cool that whenever she just puts those thoughts down on paper, you can relate to that. I can relate to the things she's talking about. Like, there's so many different things in this song right here that you can relate to. I think that's what happens whenever we, as people, are a lot more genuine in our conversations, a lot more genuine in the things that we say. And, like, I think we realize how unalone we actually are in the world whenever we start talking and, like, saying what's actually on our minds and stop doing what we think other people want us to say or saying what people want us to say. And we actually just start saying what we're feeling. I think that that's really cool that I, a freaking metal dude in Nashville, can relate to something that she wrote while she was like, I don't know how old she is, but a girl in freaking New York City can relate to something like that. And I think that's awesome. Well, dang it. I did not expect to come out of this as a huge fan of hers, but I am. She crushed. Aw. Okay, so again, I did not expect to come out of that as a massive fan of her music, but I really freaking loved every song I just heard of hers. If you guys have any information on her, please drop it in the comments. I would love to check out some more music of hers as well too, and I said it like 3 times in this reaction. I'm going to do a full album reaction to one of her albums. Drop it in the comments which one I should check out, please. But man, I don't know, as soon as I saw the piano back there, I was like, there's no way. She's about to play the piano and sing. Little did I know, she freaking shreds on piano and she has an amazing voice. She wrote all of that. I love that even more. Like, being a songwriter, if you're writing your music, it makes me just love that much more. I feel like you can connect to the person that's singing it to you better. It's like if you find out a public speaker never writes their own speeches. It's kind of like, do you really believe what they're saying? Do you feel like they believe what they're saying? I don't know. So I like it a lot that she writes her own lyrics. I like it a lot that she writes her own music. She's a beautiful vocalist and man, a great storyteller as well too. Thank you very much, Jason, our Patreon, for the suggestion. And again, I think I'm going to be checking out a full album of hers. Drop it in the comments which one I should do, and whichever one gets the most comments, we'll do a full album reaction to her on our Patreon. That was wild, man. Thank y'all very much for watching this. I hope y'all are having a blessed day or night, whatever time it is for you right now. Spread some positivity out there. Be kind to each other. And if anybody needs anything at all of my socials are at John Reeves Live. Send me a message and I'll catch y'all next time. Freaking toodles!